Look in the mirror, say it with me. I'm gonna treat myself, treat myself, treat myself. I'm gonna treat myself tonight.
We need to speak about the Piper Rockelle issue in today's video. What's going on here is that the parents of this young YouTuber are being criticized for exploiting their daughter by encouraging her to upload pictures and material in indecent ways in order to get hits and views. Piper said that it isn't improper until you see us that way. This incident exposed a significant kid safety issue on social media. So, for today's video, let's now dig down and see how Piper Rockelle acting weird on camera. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, or else cockroaches will invade your room tonight. Piper Rockelle, a YouTuber with over 8.32 million followers, is known for her clothes haul videos and videos in which it seems like some guys are evaluating how beautiful she looks. For some reason, she continues to claim she's overweight in a few of them. Without further ado, let's now begin the video.
So we have a lot of bad news for you guys today, a lot of bad news for us, and just a lot happened in a very short time.
Collaboration with Fashion Nova. One of the most alarming aspects is that she's been sponsored by Fashion Nova since she was 10 years old. They may be asking how this issue got started. We're happy you inquired. Pink has slammed the parents of the 14-year-old YouTuber who was seen in a bikini.
And we unfortunately could not do that. You don't understand how excited Emily and I were to actually go to New York and see my billboard, and it was gonna be so much fun!
The bikinis aren't improper, according to the girl, unless you see us that way. How many kids like Piper Rockelle are being exploited by their parents? Pink asks on Twitter. And when did the rest of us say, it's not okay for a 13-year-old to be posing in a bikini as her mother takes the photo? This elicited a variety of reactions. Some individuals expressed their gratitude for her to bringing this to their attention. Others responded saying, well, there's nothing improper about this at all. Nobody is being exploited here, one user said. It's summer, which means swimwear pictures will be taken unless you've worn anything improper. As a result, people must put an end to this nonsense. If you consider it a problem, it's all your minds that are in the gutter. This brings up a whole discussion about accountability between viewers and the individuals who make the videos that are out there. Is it the responsibility of the parents for allowing their children to create this kind of material? Or is it the fault of the people who choose to view it? One TikToker raised an excellent point. We believe they are correct in certain respects, but we believe there is a distinction to be made when it comes to parents who have children who are also influencers, particularly big influencers on the platform. They do have some control, since minors under the age of 13 are not permitted to create YouTube channels. Minors under the age of 13 are not permitted to establish their own channels or profiles on YouTube, and children between the ages of 13 and 17 are only permitted to do so with parental consent. As a result, it would be up to Piper Rockelle's parents in this scenario.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was so excited to go to New York! And even Judge's birthday! I can't go see my billboard.
Yeah.
Disputes behind Fashion Nova. As we said earlier in the video, the company Fashion Nova has been conducting these kinds of brand agreements since she was 10 years old. To be fully honest, we've got to be completely honest. Shady McGrady is the owner of Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova has become a byword for bad publicity. On many instances, the business was accused of copying the work of black designers. Black designer Knots and Vibes exposed the brand as copying its ideas down to the last detail in 2019. They do not only have a terrible reputation for stealing artwork and design, and they even took stuff from Kim Kardashian, but they also have employees that are trapped in unfavorable contracts. Jody Jo, a popular Fashion Nova model, has spoken out against the company after being released from the slave contract. Another influencer writes on Twitter that a female who used to work with Fashion Nova immediately brought up the diversity issue in a video this year. So, this is only one aspect of their brand. If you Google their name, you will discover a wealth of information. If you Google Fashion Nova exposed, you will come up with a number of results, including Fashion Nova secret underpaid workers in Los Angeles. Also found were what seemed to be unlawful labor practices.
You've been working all day. Can you just take a day off?
Sophie, I can't. I just got done with tour and I need to shoot a music video, so I can't.
How about you work the rest of the week, but today you treat yourself?
Were her accounts managed by her family? Returning to the article, the data indicates that when Piper, the underage girl who uploads Fashion Nova swimwear haul videos, appears in swimsuits, her channel receives a low inflow of traffic. We believe we've done our due research in determining whether or not this business is a suitable fit for her to work with. Pink was referring to a sequence of bikini pictures in particular. Piper posted it to her 4.8 million Instagram followers. On August the 14th, the account bio said that the accounts were handled by the family. Piper stated in an interview with Insider that she didn't think there was anything wrong with someone her age wearing a bikini. She goes on to argue that bikini photos of teenagers are not improper. This is a fascinating scenario since it is devoid of a great deal of background. When we initially heard the news, all we knew was that Pink had tweeted that Piper wearing a bikini during the summer was improper. So without the context, there doesn't seem to be anything fundamentally wrong with it. Because it is summer, individuals will put on their swimsuits and go swimming. But when you add the specifics, the fact that this family seems to be going out of their way to make this scenario improper, doing things deliberately to draw certain kinds of attention. And we don't believe anyone could disagree with that, to the point where YouTube is like, these 3 thumbnails provided by Insider. These, on the other hand, are terrible. They've been taken down, but don't address the rest of the thumbnails. Which is why we believe something good will come of this. There is a serious issue here, and it seems like the girl is being used. So, returning to Pink's tweet, we can only assume she noticed these pieces of context, and we're curious to hear your thoughts on that as well. Tiffany Rockelle, Piper's mother, said in an emailed statement given by a representative that she wanted to preserve and nurture her daughter's inner interests. "I'm simply a parent, like any other who loves their child, and would go to great lengths to protect her." As you would expect, this scenario drew a lot of attention and a lot of eyes, and the past was brought up. The video, which is sponsored by Fashion Nova, is entitled "My Boyfriend Reacts to Fashion Nova Swimsuit Body Shaming Prank," which is a little uncomfortable. And as you can see in the thumbnail, it's completely out of place. These men assess if the 13-year-old is attractive or not. Her buddy then continues to fat shame her. Interestingly, she goes on to say that when the video was released, Piper Rockelle's weekly subscribers surged in both views and subscribers, causing her channel to hit a new plateau in average weekly views. On Piper's channel, this is far from the only Fashion Nova haul. That concludes our video. Do you think Piper Rockelle was just used by her family to gain more popularity? Or do you think Piper is willing to do anything just to have content on her channel? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications on our future content. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.